Let's have a little taste of this. In we go. Crispy. Meaty, spicy. Absolutely delicious. How you doing? Welcome back once again to How to Cook Great Food. On the menu today, and as you can see here, great fun. I love this one. We're gonna get some tortilla chips. We're gonna make a chili meat sauce, cheese, layer it up, pop it in the oven, done. It's absolutely delicious. Let's get on with it. Okay, let's get started on this then, shall we? So at the back there, I've got 1 can of red beans, red kidney beans. If you're going to use from a can, give them a nice wash in some cold water. Rinse them out really nicely. I've got just under 1 can there, so maybe 300 ml of a tin of tomatoes or a can of tomatoes. They're crushed. 1 large onion, 500 grams of minced beef or ground beef, 1 tablespoon of garlic, 2 teaspoons of each here. So we've got oregano, paprika, chili powder and cumin. Be careful with paprika because it comes generally in 3 types. You get sweet, which is what that is, hot, which is basically chili powder, so you'll be doubling up, so be careful, or smoked. Smoked in this would be nice, or the sweet. We're going to start this off with some olive oil. We're going to add a bit of salt and pepper, that's about it. Okay, so here we go. So you're going to need a skillet or a frying pan or something. I've got some olive oil in there. I've just put the heat on. We want quite a high heat. I'm going to start off by dropping in the onion, the garlic, and now the ground beef. About 4 to 5 minutes, high heat, keep it moving. I'll see you then. This really is simple, fun, and delicious. So we're at the stage now where the meat's turned from that red to the grey. We're now going to add in our spices. Let's just take one more look. So 2 teaspoons for this amount, oregano, sweet paprika, chili and cumin. In that all goes. Next up, we're going to add our red beans in there. You could of course be using a different bean if you want, some black-eyed peas, chickpeas, entirely up to you. The classic of course for this is what we're using today. Let's stay on this high heat and go for about another 4 minutes, keeping it moving pretty much all the time. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to add that can of tomatoes. I'm actually using just under a can because I don't want this to be super wet. So 3/4 of a can really in total. Let's get the heat to medium and let that go for another 5 minutes. And we've got ourselves a really simple meat sauce there. Okay, off goes the heat. Now, if you wanted, you could be adding in some bell peppers and that into here. I'm going to be putting mine in raw. But yeah, you could chuck them in now if you wanted and cook them off. Entirely up to you. Also, if you wanted some fresh coriander or cilantro. But again, I'm going to be adding that as we layer. And just before we move on, let's add some salt, some black pepper. And then we're ready to go. We can get the other ingredients together. Really simply, we're going to layer it up now and then pop it in the oven. Okay, so our meat sauce is done. I've got like 200 grams of tortilla chips there. Cheddar cheese, you can use any cheese you want. Tomatoes, bell peppers mixed there. Cilantro, coriander, and here I've got some jalapenos. These are a pickled red jalapeno. You can use green if you want. Very simply, we're going to layer this up into an oven-proof dish. This is delicious. Okay, so I've got this metal dish. You can use glass or ceramic, up to you, long as it can go in the oven. Layer of the sauce. Let's start off with some nachos in there. Some bell peppers. Jalapeno. Cilantro. Fresh tomatoes. Cheese. Let's go again. Meat sauce. Chips. Bell peppers. Jalapeno. Now if you wanted, you could get some raw onion in here or some other bits and pieces. I'm just going with this today. Cilantro. Cheddar. Tomatoes. And then one more time. Last of the meat sauce. And the cheddar. Back in a sec. Okay, that's it. Apart from, I just grabbed some grated mozzarella that I want to add. Now get your oven on full blast, as highest heat you can, because all we're going to do is just try and melt this cheese down a bit. Once the oven's hot, get it in. It'll only take about 5 minutes in my oven. And that's it. Out we go. And then we can get dipped in there, pull that out. It's going to be absolutely wonderful. See you in about 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, and there you go. Absolutely wonderful, really simple. I've just put a bit of fresh cilantro or coriander on the top, a few more jalapenos. Nicely sort of melted down, delicious, super easy, loads of fun. Get your mates round, dig in, lovely. Hope you enjoy that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, please. We will see you soon. Lots of love.